Hello, this is Louis Almeida. I'm the teacher and student on the ideas of Spinoza and Gurdjieff. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you happy? Are you looking for happiness? Is it possible to be happy? Well, for myself, I would say yes to all. I am happy. I'm looking for permanent happiness, and I experience happiness. Now, what is happiness? Where do you get happiness? Well, we all have an idea what would make us happy. We believe that money, having a lot of money, would make us happy. Winning the lotto or the super lotto or some getting a lot of money, um, having a great job, graduating from college, um, having a new girlfriend or having a girlfriend or getting married or having children, having a child, having a family. These are happy things, happy times, no question. Having a nice car, especially when you're 16, a new car, or 19, a new car, or a car. That sounds, that would make you happy, makes me happy when I got my first car. But that happiness doesn't last. Why not? Well, the thing gets kind of old. After buying my new, say I bought at the age of 23, I bought a Triumph, a convertible. Oh, that was my dream car. And I thought I would attract a lot of girls, young ladies, and they'll just come to me because of my car. That didn't happen. Also, the familiarity of driving this car a couple of months, the excitement kind of left me. I mean, I sure loved it, but it wasn't as exciting. I was no longer really happy. When I got my real estate license at the age of, I believe it was 55, I was really happy. I finally passed after a couple of failures, got my real estate license. And I celebrated. I went to a fancy Japanese restaurant and ordered whatever I wanted, and I got intoxicated with a lot of sake. That was happy for that day, but it didn't last. What really makes me happy, where I found happiness, and I'm continue to work on my happiness, is my discovery of Gurdjieff, his teachings, introduced by my late teacher, my former teacher, the late Gregory Grover. He had a group in Santa Monica, California, and I was in his group for over 20 years. He also communicated and introduced the idea of Spinoza. Now, Spinoza, that's a difficult book to understand. You probably have seen it. You probably have it on your shelf. You probably purchased the book, and you find it impossible to follow. Why? Why is it so difficult? Some of you have a high IQ, no question. You can learn a language. Some of you have speak several languages. Some of you did quite well in school and in college, got not A's. That was easy, no big deal. But the IQ to understand Gurdjieff and Spinoza is different. There's a different IQ. And what is it called? Well, it's called the IQ of intuition and reason. And there's a difference, and this is where Spinoza emphasizes the idea that there's a great difference between memorizing and understanding. Very few people know what understanding is. You think you do. But Spinoza emphasizes the idea of improving our understanding. And what is he talking about? He's talking about another level of the mind. There's a higher thinking level of the mind. Now, the mind is not in here, it's not the brain. The brain is a storehouse of memory. It's important to memorize, no question, because you don't have to learn how to drive a car. Drive. Once you learn how to drive, it's memory. Once you learn how to wash dishes, it's all memory. You get the point. So there's memorizing the material you are reading, and you can recall that information. You might love to read, Schopenhauer, other philosophers, listen to Alan Watts, Eckhart Tolle, listen to him. And there are many others, so-called spiritual teachers. And so you listen and you memorize and you feel okay. But it doesn't change anything in your core value. So I'm offering a way, a direction to find true happiness. And that was Spinoza's quest. In the first, 6-7 pages of the Ethics, it's called The Improvement of Our Understanding. And the idea of improving our understanding is to increase the power of thinking, coming to clarity through reason and intuition. So you're not really familiar with what I'm saying, so it's going to kind of go over your head. That's okay. Let me tell you, it took me a long time to understand what I'm talking about. I've been doing this work for over 50 years, and I love it. I'm 83 years old. I plan to live to be 113. Why? Because I love communicating these ideas for those who can hear. For those who can hear. Not all of you can hear. Some of you think you hear. It's hard to hear, really. And it's hard to understand. With the mind, it's called the active thinking mind. That's what Spinoza called active thinking. And there's passive thinking. The passive thinking is memorizing. The active thinking is wanting to understand. So I hope I give you an idea, the difference between just memorizing and understanding. And true happiness is possible when you awaken the mind to understand. I'll give you an example of understanding, a simple mathematical equation or problem. 4 times 4 is 16. Now, when I first wanted to learn multiplications, because I had to, I was in grade school, I think it was 2nd or 3rd grade, multiplications, and I could not get it. I could not understand how 4 times 4 equals 16. And so I tried, and some of my peers was getting it. I got it, I understand. I did not understand until one day, after time and effort, my mind woke up and I said, aha, I see. And that's what I'm talking about. You must have an aha, I see, I understand. Thank you for listening.